You're going to hear from Louisiana's governor this morning, who's a Democrat, but has not criticized the president and says, I have been asking for ventilators from the national stockpile and as of now have not gotten any. Back here in New York, hospitals are getting creative as they're being asked to do more. Mount Sinai Hospital in New York City is now setting up tents in Central Park to treat the city's growing number of coronavirus patients.
We're going to be using every place we need to use to help people. So this is the kind of thing you will see now as this crisis develops and deepens.
Everything has changed.
Phil Suarez has been a paramedic in New York City for 26 years. Listen to him say how they're entering almost every house these days.
Every home you go into now, you go in with goggles, a gown, and a mask on.
We do. Yes, we do. I look at services and I could almost visualize coronavirus.
The CDC has issued a travel advisory telling everyone living in New York, New Jersey, and Connecticut to avoid all non-essential travel for the next 2 weeks. New Yorkers have been told that when they're traveling to Rhode Island, they will be stopped and asked to quarantine. The governors of Oklahoma and Texas are now telling travelers from other states that have hotspots that if you enter our state, you are ordered to self-quarantine for 2 weeks.
Understand that executive orders that issue about travel is keenly focused on one main goal, and that is to reduce importing COVID-19 into the state of Texas.
One of the main hotspots this morning continues to be New Orleans, Louisiana. They have 3,500 cases in Louisiana, with at least 151 deaths. One of those who died was 33-year-old April Dunn, a member of the governor's staff.
We have case growth that's on a trajectory right now that puts us in grave danger in about a week, 10 days, not having the ventilator capacity we need.
To Michigan now, where the number of coronavirus cases is doubling nearly every 3 days. Detroit is converting its convention center into a 900-bed medical site. In Illinois, officials are investigating the death of an infant who was infected with COVID-19. The governor says he is still waiting for thousands of ventilators that he asked the federal government to send his state.
We're not relying upon that. We're just out in the market acquiring any piece of ventilator equipment that we can.
Over the weekend, California's governor says his state received 170 ventilators from the national stockpile, but they were broken. So he's hoping to get them repaired and up and working today. Tony, I want you to know in the conversation I had with Louisiana's governor, he said, David, listen, we don't want to get into a fight with anyone, but we are fighting other states for the same resources. And he said, I'm simply trying to prepare just like I would for a hurricane.
And that's what this is. We do need to prepare, and it is a fight, David. Thank you very much.